Welcome back to What's the Chat with Alex and Matthew. We hope everyone is good, staying safe. How are you doing, babe?
I'm good, thanks.
It's Monday.
Is it? It's just day, really.
Days are blending into the same, but we're filming this on a Monday, which is very strange, I feel. Although days are the same, I find it strange.
Yeah.
Why are we
No
doing it?
pina coladas.
No peanuts.
No beers.
No beers.
I'm in my active wear.
You're in your active wear. Not been out your active wear, babe, have you?
I have blow dried my hair though.
Alex has blow dried her hair twice this week, which is a record
It was
since
a huge
lockdown.
effort.
Since lockdown started. We hope everyone enjoyed the Mario Kart little edition that we've done. It's good fun. Not really played it since. You have.
I have. I've played it individually on the handheld version, and I'm actually very good at it. And after the one that we recorded, I then went on to draw with you.
I cannot believe you're making that up.
Whatever.
But you have been, like, this week you've been playing it on your own quite a lot, trying to improve, haven't you?
No, but I improved the game that we did after we recorded it.
I can't remember that.
You know fine well I did.
I can't remember, babe.
So.
Is it on camera? Didn't count then. So, we hope everyone enjoyed that. We've been doing pretty much the same as what we've been doing during lockdown. Trying to keep a routine, all these things. What are you chuckling at?
Just because I can hear the cat in the background chewing away at
We've been doing all these things, trying to keep things going. We do feel there might be a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. There might be... There's
3 weeks today, hopefully, we'll be back to normal.
Alex is hoping that it's 3 weeks. I don't think it'll quite be 3 weeks today that we'll be back to normal-ish.
Well, you are the coronavirus expert.
I am a bit, I'm an
Every day I hear your figures. You literally live for that moment that you see what the figures are.
Yeah,
so
do you know
pass
what?
that information on.
I like to pass it on.
What was it you were saying the other day? You've got something that you can refer to, so you can compare it to the other days.
Yeah, so what I feel the news people aren't doing is they're printing out the numbers every day, which is good that they've got to do that, but they're not then comparing that to the day before. So what I've got to do then is go back and research that each day.
And do you put a graph together yourself?
I've not put a graph together yet, but I'm keeping my eyes on the graphs. What Fourth One I've been doing, which is really good, they've been putting bullet points on their posts for Scotland, obviously. So what they've done is obviously the deaths, which are obviously horrible, but then they've got the comparison from, I think is it the day before. But what is really interesting for me just now is you're getting bored already, is they've also got the number of people that have been admitted to hospital and are in the hospital compared to the day before, and the number of intensive care patients that are in hospital today compared to the day before. And that's important because that's where the trends start, because once admissions go down, deaths will go down. So that's where I'm keeping my eyes focused. That's my part of a bit of information.
So anyway, we're hopefully going to be back at work in 3 weeks.
Alex, don't say these things when it could
I've always been optimistic throughout this, so I'm remaining with that. We're hoping that in 3 weeks we're moving towards small businesses being reopened.
We discussed this before this happened, that there's a difference between being optimistic and in denial a bit.
I wasn't in denial.
At the beginning. A little bit.
No.
A little bit.
No.
Anyway, we're keeping good though, we're alright. There was a couple of days, I don't know if it was last week, that a bit tired and a bit sort of...
I know, you're
but
so busy.
You
all
shake
those
yourself
meals
in.
that you're making, all the washing you're doing.
I was talking about both of us, it wasn't just me and me in particular. But there has been a couple of days that you felt like, oh, it's another, but you get out of it, it's all good. What was the pizza we made the other day? That was a highlight of my lockdown.
You know what it was?
I can't say it.
I think it's Chivarinos.
Chivarinos? Is that how you say it?
No,
Chivarinos?
not shiver. Chivarinos.
So you get your own dough and stuff, and what's the other stuff you get?
I don't know what it's called.
And then you make your own
tomato
toppings.
sauce on your cheese, and then you put your own toppings on, and you put it in the oven tray yourself, and you cook it yourself. And
My pizza was amazing.
wasn't as nice as mine.
Anyway, it was good though.
Yeah,
I
it's good
enjoyed
fun.
doing that. Right, what we're going to talk about, 2 main things that we've watched so far.
Because there's not much else to do.
Not much else to talk about, so we want to talk about the 2 things that we've really enjoyed. I might throw a wee third one in just at the end. Is The Nest.
The Nest was brilliant.
Absolutely amazing. And also...
Very good. So that finished a week ago now.
Yes, and also Quiz.
Yes. So
Not The Quiz.
Not The Quiz.
Quiz.
So The Nest was... That was the first one we watched, which was really good.
5 episodes was that?
5 episodes over about, I think it was maybe over a couple of weeks. Because remember how excited we got when we realised we didn't have to wait a whole week for the last episode, and it was on that night. And it's such a good idea.
There were so many twists and turns in it.
It's insane, yeah. So you think it's going to be a surrogacy story.
Yeah.
You know, maybe your standard, or is she going to give the baby away? Is she going to want to keep the baby, or, you know, whatever. And because it's called The Nest, it seems like, you know, the nest is obviously when you're having a baby, there's that term you're nesting, and you clear your house out and you do all that kind of thing. So I didn't expect it to be as good and as wasn't controversial, but just
Dark. There was darkness.
yeah,
to
it wasn't just about the surrogacy.
Yeah.
Really, there was so much more going on there.
So
wasn't
many
there?
subplots that
Yes.
went on. I think the only thing that everyone seems to agree on, when I say everyone, I mean Gogglebox, is that as soon as you seen the mum, you knew she was a bad egg.
She was a strange one.
She was a really strange
Also,
one.
everyone agrees on how nice the house was.
House is gorgeous. You can rent the house. It's on Airbnb. The house is absolutely stunning, and yeah, you can rent it out. So, what's the guy's name that plays the part?
Oh, Martin Comps.
Martin Compton.
So
That's
he's
right.
from The Line of Duty. He was
Yeah.
one of the main guys in Line of Duty, and I hadn't actually seen him in much else. So to hear him speak with a strong, like, Glaswegian accent is so different from Line of Duty, because he's more kind of Birmingham, I think, in Line of Duty. But I think he is Scottish, so that is how
Yeah, he's from Glasgow.
Yeah,
He's from
so
Glasgow.
but he was really good in it, wasn't he?
He
Don't know
was
who he
extremely
really
good.
was.
I absolutely loved the character. I thought he was really good. Also, he said a little bit on Twitter with. It's fine, it's not the delivery. It's, but I also went on a delivery today.
Yeah.
So if one of us runs off, that is why. He had a bit of not beef with somebody. It was I think it's a guy from Trainspotting or something, because he said something about Edinburgh people.
Oh, is this in
Called
real
them,
life?
yeah, in real life on Twitter. And the guy from Trainspotting responded saying, "Shut up, stop having a go at us." Thought I'd add that in. But no, really good. I get bored very, very easily with TV programmes, as I always say. But this one kept me going, kept me gripped.
Things like this are good when they're just short and sweet. 5 episodes.
Definitely. There's rumours about a second one. I don't think there should
I
be.
don't think there should be either.
I think
it's
it'd
one
be
of those things
stupid.
that should just be left. Like Liar. I never watched the second series because I don't think the first series was as good as everyone made out.
What was that about? Was it about a liar?
Well, it was about a guy who went on a date with a girl, and basically she then accused him of raping her and like date raping her and drugging her and whatever, and it was how she went about proving that. And then at the end of the first series, he's dead. Obviously, there's a lot more to it.
Is that what we see one of the endings on Gogglebox?
Yeah, so then the second series, which has just been on, was about how he died and who did it, and I don't know, I didn't actually find the first series that great.
Yeah.
It wasn't. So yeah, sometimes things just need to be left, but that's my
They do,
opinion.
don't they? Yeah, but
That's
your
my
opinion
opinion.
counts. I think you watch a lot of TV, you watch a lot of different series, so I think your opinion's good. We then watched Quiz, which, what's the guy's name that played Chris Tarrant? I've put this one on you.
Michael Sheen.
Michael Sheen. Very weirdly good at it.
Oh, he was amazing.
Extremely good, wasn't he?
Like his mannerisms, and I think Chris Tarrant said that actually, because he was interviewed before it started and said that it was. He said, "I thought, oh, that's not what I do," and then he realised he did all these things. But yeah, the guy was amazing at playing Chris Tarrant. Like, and actually, he's in other things I've seen him in. He's got dark hair, so even the blonde hair and everything,
Just
it was just
very
completely
good, wasn't
different.
it?
Yeah.
And there's a few times we said it's so strange watching it, and I think it's because watching somebody play a part when the other person's still alive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously there's a lot of, I know it's been done before, it's not the first time, but there's a lot of films and stuff about people that have passed away, but doesn't do it with somebody still there. It was quite surreal watching it at times.
He was very good.
So Quiz is about the guy who won £1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and even watching this programme, it reminded you how good a show that was. Like, I was watching trying to answer the questions, but
And he cheated. Obviously.
he cheated. He was accused of cheating, and he was charged with cheating, found guilty of cheating, by coughing. Other people in the audience coughing. Couldn't get away with that now with coronavirus. If somebody coughed in that audience, they'd be like, "Not get out."
There.
Oh, you go. What did you think? Do you think he was guilty? Did you think? It's a funny one.
I mean, it was a long time ago, and it doesn't feel like. I mean, I do actually remember it. It doesn't feel like it was as long ago as it was. And I suppose I didn't analyse it that much at the time. Didn't really think about it. I just thought the guy was guilty. That's what happened. Blah blah blah. I feel the way the story was told, sort of made you think he might not have been guilty.
Yeah.
But then, sorry. Then I'm just like, it's so obvious. Like,
I know.
but is it obvious because you're looking for it?
Yeah. I heard Chris Tarrant talking, and he said that the story was told from their side of it.
Yeah.
And my thoughts were, if it's told from their side of it, and I'm still a bit, sorry to make a wee joke here, 50-50. No, but I think that if you're sort of 50-50, or you're still not 100% sure, and that's from their side of the story.
But it was shown on ITV, and that's what I find strange.
Yeah.
It was shown on ITV, and it's ITV who had Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Because
Why would they have something that went against them?
I don't know.
Like that, you know, I find
Yeah,
that strange.
there might be something, I don't know. Also, I've got no idea what I was about to say.
Sorry.
What was I going to say? Yeah, because at the end, in the court case and stuff, you never heard you heard their defence, didn't you? Or their reasoning for it, but you didn't hear it all anyway, you just heard bits. I can't remember.
Well, you did hear a lot of their argument for it. And we
But
obviously watched it playing out, so that's obviously their evidence, what we saw.
Yeah, but I just... The brother for me, and I know he's a real person, so you don't want to be nasty, he was weird from the beginning.
He obviously had a lot of money worries though, which
Yeah.
led him into...
And also, something that I never knew, certainly never knew at the time, was the community and the underground...
Yeah, because it then brought out all the syndicate information, which
Yeah.
I didn't know about. Well, I'd heard it being mentioned, I'd heard the sort of syndicate thing being mentioned, but I didn't really understand it. But then that doesn't mean that they cheated. You know, because they were part of the syndicate and they were working out a way
Yeah.
to get on the show, it doesn't
That's
mean
different.
that, you know, it's not necessarily saying they are guilty of cheating in the...
No, definitely. And
actual thing.
I find it funny that obviously he created that machine for fastest finger.
Practicing his finger.
So yeah, if anyone remembers the show, before you went on, before the main contestant, there was maybe 4 or 5 people or something,
I don't know, something
and a
like
question
that.
comes up, normally quite an easy one, but there's 4 very close answers, and
No, it's you have to put things in
an
order.
order, sorry, yeah, and obviously fastest finger
So
wins.
whoever can put them in order quick enough.
So he'd
is
been
the
on, I
fastest
think he'd been
finger.
on once or twice already, and then he went home and created this device
To practice the
to
fastest
practice his finger technique, and I never thought I'd say that on a podcast. To practice how fast his finger would go, and they ended up getting on the show. Even then, though, when he got on the show, Chris Tarrant, you could see, wasn't happy that he'd already tried to get on. There was
talk of that,
underlying things, wasn't there? My gut instinct thinks they're guilty. I find it bizarre that he could get to where he got to without cheating.
I think in the programme, and again it's just a programme and it is dramatised, isn't it?
I'm not ignoring you, I'm just checking the thing.
Alright, I think the guy, what's his name, Charles Ingram?
Yes, well
He
done.
came across, I actually quite liked him.
Yeah.
He was I found him a likeable character, whereas until that point, everything I've sort of heard or read, I wasn't, you know, I don't know, I didn't see him as a likeable person.
Nah, it's funny.
Do you know what I
and
mean?
it came across almost at the beginning. He was a nice person, and well, I'm sure he still is. He seemed to come across well.
Mm-hmm.
I felt the longer you almost felt. I don't know if there was a naivety to him, or that was what he was playing up to a little bit.
But then you've got those two sides of that. Of, you know, you've got somebody in a very, like, you know, he was in a really good job. He must be an intelligent man to be in that. Now, did they not show in the programme he went for the Mensa test as well?
Yeah.
And he obviously has a certain level of intelligence.
But you wouldn't necessarily think the way he comes across. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Questions, like the questions that went towards, obviously, you know, the harder questions.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew the Craig David question.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really know the Craig David question. This is the big question. Where
This
the
was one
conference
because
started.
at the start of it he said, "I've got no idea who Craig David is, so I don't know, not a clue." And then he went back and said, "Yeah, I think it's Craig David." But we've seen a part in the programme before that, him talking about Craig David.
Yes, and so this is why it gives you the impression it's been told from their point of view.
Yeah.
Although they claim not to have it, I think they said it wasn't, was it?
I don't know actually, I'm not sure.
Because you saw them revising, I suppose, practicing their general knowledge. And the wife.
And even at practicing, he was hopeless.
Oh, I know. Even the wife. So the wife Diana was talking about, you know, one of the Craig David songs, 7 Days, and what you did on each day, and things like that. So I feel that out of all the things that were showing that he was revising, that was to make a point that he had been revising. Now, why would you know the song Craig David 7 Days and what you did on every day and not know his album?
Or say you'd never heard of Craig David.
Yeah, it's weird.
There's something very fishy about it.
Fishy.
Very fishy. So I enjoyed it though. Was it only 3 parts? Stop it. Was there 3 parts to it, wasn't there?
It was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think, which is great as well.
It's Craig David. Full of jokes today. So yeah, that's been our 2 main things, hasn't it?
What else? You've watched Top Boy.
I've watched Top Boy. Top Boy I absolutely loved. I'm a bit behind. I think Summer House was Top Boy, like the Summer House, I think was the first one. I'm a bit confused. But that was 2009, 2011 was it? I think I maybe watched it back then, but couldn't remember anything. So I watched that, then watched the most recent series, and it was absolutely amazing. You didn't, you weren't too keen on it.
Just didn't grab me.
But the twists in that as well, like unbelievable. I was watching it thinking, oh, you wish you'd seen that. That was amazing. So Top Boy, I would definitely watch the most recent one. Dave's in it. Dave makes a good appearance. I'm not going to spoil it and say what happens, but he's there. He's there making an appearance. And also, Friday Night Dinner's been back on. The last 4 weeks, has it been? 3-4 weeks? It was one of these things. I love Friday Night Dinner. One of my favourite programmes to watch. I know you enjoy it as well. Very light-hearted, very funny. I was concerned when the new series was coming out, because so often that happens and it's not as good.
Yeah, because there's been what, 4 or 5 or something?
Something along these lines.
Taylor loves it as well.
Yeah. Taylor? Yeah? How many series of Friday Night Dinner has there been?
6, including the new one.
Oh,
So we're on the 6th series now. So Taylor says. It's not us saying it. Taylor says that we're on the 6th.
You better not be wrong.
Every week so far in the new one had been absolutely amazing. I loved it to the point, I think the second one, was that the one with the bag in the tree? Was possibly up there with one of my favourite all times. The one that was on just recently wasn't my favourite.
What was this one? Oh,
The-
the nasty grandma.
Nasty Grandma.
Yeah.
Then they do the magic trick and she's gone.
I knew that was going to happen. I said to you, she's going to be dead, isn't she?
I can normally see these things coming, and it's funny saying that obviously somebody dies in a comedy, but it was, I didn't see that coming actually. I thought she was actually going to have disappeared. And I was worried that they were taking it too far with that.
Jim's not magic.
Jim's good though. His banter's magic.
What else?
That's been the main things, isn't it? And it's been... The thing is we know there's not anything new getting filmed. Like you're missing Hollyoaks on a Sunday.
Do you know what? I'm not missing Hollyoaks because I wouldn't consider myself a Hollyoaks fan. I don't really care, but I don't sleep well. And between a Saturday night and an early Sunday morning and a Sunday night and an early Monday morning, they show the omnibus. So it's always something that I can have on during the night and sort of come in and out of sleep. And that's how I end up seeing what's happening. So I'm not missing it. I'm missing having something to watch during the night. But
Just
I don't really
rubbish
care
put
about
on.
it. I mean, there's 2 a week I think they're filming or something.
Yeah. Also, The Invisible Man is a film we're really wanting to see.
Well, there's
but
a few films we want to see.
there's a couple of issues. There's one main issue with this.
Yeah.
It's too light outside.
Look how bright it is from our window.
It's like been sunny most days, so we want to watch it on a day or a night that's... Because last night it was at 9 o'clock before it starts getting dark.
Yeah.
I'm not starting to watch a film at that time, that's my bedtime.
Especially something like The Invisible Man.
I know. So we are wanting to watch that on a day that is dark and looking at the weather.
We want some dark and stormy days.
Yeah,
We want a
and
thunderstorm.
We do want something, just to darken it down so we can have that day in the house without...
We've only got 3 weeks left.
It gets to like 3-4 o'clock and Alex normally has a Bailey and goes on TikTok. Has a Bailey? A Bailey's and goes on TikTok, don't you?
Not every day, I've done it once or twice.
So apart from you having afternoon drinks and afternoon Baileys and enjoying them, we have been doing a lot of work, haven't we?
Yes.
What have you been doing? Work-wise, what have you been up
Nothing
to?
really.
You have been,
I've
so...
not even done my own nails for 3 weeks.
On Saturday night, we've done a live on Instagram. And although we do this every week, doing a live is a bit more nerve-wracking, isn't it? So we done a live on our salon's Instagram page, which was good. It was nice chatting to clients, as much as we can, obviously, on Instagram, which was good. I've done...
And we got nice feedback from it because people messaged to say, oh, it was like we were just having a drink with you after work, and that's exactly what we wanted people to...
It was exactly what we wanted, wasn't it? So it was really nice. We're going to be doing more of them.
Yeah.
Which will be nice. I done my first Instagram interview yesterday, which was good fun. It's always funny though because again with connections and stuff, you've got that as that live. Like you just don't know what's going to happen.
Whereas this is obviously edited.
Yeah. Like I know that because do you know what it is? I think with this we know we're in control of it.
Yeah.
Like I know if something's not right, it's my fault, really, isn't it?
Yeah, just because I don't have anything to do with the production side.
Doing the live thing is a bit it's slightly stressful. We're going to be doing more.
It worked out really well though.
It worked out great, and we mentioned on the live that about the nest and quiz, and we thought this would be ideal for the What's the Chat people that follow us on Instagram. It'd be good to maybe do that on Instagram at some point. We might build up to that. So we might build up to doing some lives on the What's the Chat Instagram page as well. So if you're not already, follow us on Instagram. Go now, go do it. Have you got anything? Have you got any small goals this week? Anything you're looking at doing or achieving, babe? Apart from Taco Tuesday, what
yeah,
we're thinking?
Taco Tuesday. I'm making food fun. No, but I am trying to like. We're having sort of theme nights. You know, we were. What was the first
Pizza and
one?
Prosecco was Friday.
What did we do that other week that I did?
The steak and stuff you done?
That's right. We had a date night, so we
Yeah.
did a nice steak and whatever. And then we had Fajita Friday.
Fajita Friday.
We did a
I don't know how I
Fajita
done that accent.
And just as a little sort of nibble before we started, I made these tacos. But I just did one little taco each, because I wasn't sure what they would be like.
They were amazing,
Wow.
eh? They were incredible. And
They
it
were
almost...
amazing. And we just had like one, and it wasn't enough.
I know, I did enjoy the fajitas, but I felt that the tacos...
Yeah. So what was wrong with the fajitas?
The fajitas were beautiful, like
Thank
absolutely
you.
loved them, but
I
the
mean,
tacos...
Matthew doesn't even make his own fajita. You know,
Listen,
Matthew...
can I just say to everybody, right? I'm going to put my top pizza making tips. I'm actually thinking about launching my own pizza education.
We're talking about fajitas.
I know that, but my
So Matthew,
cooking
how
was
do you
so
make
good.
a fajita? You don't know, because
I'll tell you
what
how you make-
What
I'll
you
tell-
do
no,
is
wait,
you just
wait.
say, yeah, just make my fajita. So I actually
So-
have to do all this bit and roll it and give it
No,
to you.
wait
like
a
that.
minute. What
That's
you do,
how lazy
right?
You are. You don't even
When-
build your own fajita.
When I'm making my own fajitas, what I tend to do is I get the fajita wraps, okay? I keep them at the side to begin with.
But you don't ever make your fajita.
I do. I get the pan, I spray a bit of oil, I like to spray oil. I put in the chicken, I put in the
That's
onions,
cooking.
I
I'm
put
just
in the
talking about
peppers.
making your own fajita.
When I'm making my own fajita, what I tend to do is get 3 separate dips, I then
Shut up.
roll it in.
Got no idea.
I like to roll the wrap with my nice sort of
So what are you putting in that pan?
chicken,
Uh-huh.
peppers, onions, bits and pieces.
See? Don't
Sometimes-
put bits and pieces in.
I mix it up though, I like to change up. So,
You've never cooked fajitas once. Once. Ever for me.
I'll cook you fajitas.
No.
See, that's what happens.
I don't trust you.
Remember you said once, you never make dinner, and I said, that's fine, I'll make pasta for you tonight.
Anyway, so
And
we
you
did
said-
Fajita Friday.
And you said, no, don't.
I know, but pasta needs to be done properly. Anyway, Fajita Friday we've had, and we made these really nice tacos.
Yes.
So we've decided to go for them as a main meal, and we're going to have them tomorrow, which was Taylor's idea because it is Taco Tuesday. And I'm trying to think of what we can have with them.
We had a burger
So,
night as well. Taylor made
Taylor
burgers
made
for us, which
burgers.
was lovely.
And then we made pizzas. You just interrupt me when I'm talking about Taco Tuesday.
I'll go.
So we're going to have Taco Tuesdays with some sort of loaded fries.
Yes.
I've not decided what loaded fries
What to
we're
load them
having
with.
yet. We should maybe get 2 tacos each this time. Bought enough prawns for that, so.
Yes.
So yeah, Taylor made us homemade burgers.
Which was good.
I think it's the first time I've ever let him use the cooker.
It was.
So that was good. And he does make really nice pancakes, but there's no flour anywhere in the
Well-
supermarkets, so we've not been able to actually. And I don't keep that kind of thing in my cupboard, so.
I know we're talking about themes and stuff, and I'm quite into coronavirus, not into coronavirus, but into the sort of numbers just now, and
Yes.
sort of
So
watching
you
it.
have been drinking Corona.
I've been drinking a lot of Corona. I don't know if I've been drinking more than normal. I don't think I have been, but I think you just notice it more when you're in the house. It's so easy to do, isn't it? No, what I was going to say though, I think pancakes should be made now, because I thought we should wait until, no, they're talking about the curve. The curve is now flattened, so it'd be a good time to have a pancake because it's flat and stuff. That's what I was thinking. So Taylor, once we're ready, we can make pancakes.
No, we need flour.
I'll get
Matthew.
flour. I can get flour. I can
You
get flour.
can't just get flour.
I can get flour.
Where are you going to get it from?
I can make flour.
You can't make flour. Like, oh, this is when you really annoy me.
We'll get flour from the flour shop. Don't want too much flour though, because I've got hay fever. So we've got like. So everybody, that is what
Help!
we've been up to. Is there any? There's not really much more to say, I don't think.
Nah. Lockdown, television, drinking beers.
Me and obviously we've done the Mario Kart one last week. Me and Taylor are going to do our own version of that as well, and obviously Alex and Taylor will do their own version of it as well. Alright. We're going to be doing that as soon as we get back and we're allowed out again. We will be going ahead with interviews and chatting to other people.
Yeah.
Going to have some fun things coming up. But until then, you're going to have to put up with us. Shouldn't be too much of a hardship. Keep on leaving comments, keep on sharing posts. If you are watching this and you're on Instagram,
We've not spoken about the Tiger King episode.
oh, let us talk about that 2 seconds. If you're watching this, take a little picture, tag us on Instagram, I appreciate that.
You don't need to take a picture.
Take a picture, no, but how else are they going to post it? Take a picture of you watching it and tag us on Instagram, we'd really appreciate that. The Tiger King that we spoke about, that is our most viewed video so far.
Had an extra episode. Basically, it was rubbish. Don't bother watching it.
That's it, end of
Yeah.
that. How
Waste
many?
of time.
I'm just going to see what views we got on the Tiger King one because it was our most viewed one, I think.
It was boring. It was a waste of time. So yeah, don't
So
bother.
the
Just
Tiger,
watch the first 7 episodes and that's fine.
the Tiger, the Tiger King came out and said they had this new sort of extra episode and stuff, and it was hopeless. You're completely right.
It was so boring.
So yeah, 350 views on the Tiger King
Which
one.
is good for us.
It's amazing for us. Absolutely buzzing with
We're
that.
just beginners.
We are beginners. We'll be intermediate soon. So keep on watching. Keep on with your lovely comments, liking, subscribing, doing your thing. Will we see them next week?
Yeah.
What will we talk about next week?
What we've had for dinner.
Yeah. So we will give you our. I'll give you my fajita mix. and stuff.
Everybody's doing the same though, because that's all everyone's posting is their dinners.
Yes.
Because there's nothing really else going on. Maybe the odd wee drink in the sunshine if you've got a garden.
We've not got a
We've
garden.
not got a garden.
We're going for a walk in a minute, Arbel, once our thing comes.
Yeah, we're going for a walk in the sunshine.
Yes. So guys, everyone stay safe, enjoy the sunshine, and make the most of this time, because we won't get this opportunity again probably.
No, I've never not worked for 5 weeks in my life.
Yeah.
Ever. My whole working life, I've never had 5 weeks off.
To the point you're now like, I like this.
I know. The working hours will be adjusted.
Yes.
I'm only joking.
No. So listen guys, as we say, stay safe. Thank you so much for watching, and we will 100% see you next week, alright?